Hello from Beloit, Wisconsin. Beloit, Wisconsin in the house. And I am here. This is the first live on the new channel, which is basically for you, the athletes. And I realize it's 1:30 on a Sunday and you're probably training or recovering or something like that. But I see I have one person in here at least. And a lot of people watched the last video. Um, that was about breathing and stuff like that. So I just want to go through I guess Wednesday night I got up to Nashville and stayed with my buddy. He lives really close to where I used to live, which is by the lab. And I got out to do the lab. I hit the lab for a couple hours, 2.5 hours, which was really impressive for me because usually I don't do stuff like that after I drive. And then Wednesday night went to bed fairly early and got up early and rode out there again. I got a lot of hills and it was kind of a easy zone 2-ish hill ride, which zone two on the hills is never easy, but I tried to really keep it easy. And then I got in the car and drove 9 hours to Beloit, Wisconsin, which is where I am right now. Um, and I guess I got here Thursday night about 9 o'clock. Friday, I got up and did a run in Wisconsin, which I thought it was going to be nice and cool, but it was super hot. And I did a sort of I'm really into this hill thing, right? So I found this section of it was about 3/4 of a mile long and it's downhill and uphill. It's like a skateboard tube, and I just kept running back and forth on that thing for probably an hour and 10 minutes. And then let's see, yesterday I went to our pool over here and swam, and then this morning I got up and rode the trainer in the garage. So it's been pretty successful. I mean, the rest of the week is going to be at a lake. I'm going to be doing a lot of lake swimming and things like that. But it never ceases to amaze me. I miss a few days like in Training Peaks, and I come back and it feels like the whole hell is on fire, and people are freaking out. And we had that podcast Friday. What day is it? I don't know. I'm kind of getting lost, but we did Thursday. We did the podcast remotely. I guess no, Friday. So that was about the Ironman freak out, and a lot of those people are coming alive and well. And I just want to put it out there. It's like just relax, man, because it's like there's time to go, and just because we can't string together perfect workouts with deep fatigue from months and months of training on back-to-back days when it's super hot and dew points up and humidity's up there and all this kind of stuff, and you're out doing this thing basically by yourself or maybe with some one other person. There's no people on the course, there's no aid stations, there's no race energy, like I like to call it, and we're wondering why we can't like perform at our highest levels. And I like that most people are keeping aware of it, at least because they're backing down if they've got, they feel like they can't keep going and they're not going to drive themselves into the tank. Um, so I just, I would. The one thing I wanted to say is I was back in Nashville, and that was kind of weird because I was on my old stomping grounds, my old training, and I didn't realize how perfect I had it for training there. I would literally run out right out of my house to the airport or the lab, or I could do about 25 miles of really nice hills on a greenway that's not very busy. And there's all kinds of offshoots where you can do repeats and things like that. And I was kind of reminiscing when I was riding around there, and I kind of missed it. And I also kind of realized how good a shape I used to get out on that lab. I mean, I did a lot of aero riding and was trying to get it back, but man, it was. I think I was in a lot better shape last time. I guess maybe last year at this time or whatever. But I also was mentioning on the podcast that I think in some ways I didn't have the top end out there, and I think in some ways I might be more trained in a way for Ironman versus 70.3. I think I have a lot better patience with things, and I don't feel like I have the top end or that really short bursty speed as I like used to. I'm also getting older, 2 years since I've raced, but I don't feel bad about it. I feel like um, things are kind of coming in, and we're peaking at the right time, and that's what I want for all you is just to kind of like know that how quickly, especially if you've been training for so long, you might not have a great day one day this weekend, both days, but next weekend might be totally different. And I think a couple of strong weeks at this time of the year can really make a difference. And they just happen. They seem to happen because it's sort of this. You get towards the end of training, and you're kind of like trying not to burn out, and which is interesting because I'm trying just to get into the shape. I'm not really burned out because I haven't been going that hard all year, but I just want, we can't take it for granted that if we feel good and we're healthy and we're moving the right direction, that's what we need right now. We all want to, be our best and improve so much, but don't count your race results, 6 weeks in advance. You just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, like literally tomorrow could be my best training day of the year, or it could be the worst. And I have really no indication either way why that would happen. But that kind of thing does happen. And all we can do is just sort of stay in the groove. And these things have a funny way of coming together when they need to. And I just think unnecessary stress and worry about that sort of thing is worthless, and it drains you out and it makes things worse. So just try to enjoy it from here on out, and ease in slowly. Don't try to hit your numbers like within the first 20 minutes of anything. Just see how the body feels, let it happen, and let it wake up. So yeah, anyway, I'm waiting on my friend here. We're going to go up to his lake house. He's up on Petenwell, and it's he's right on the lake, and it is a huge lake. It's going to be probably a little bit choppy. I got my buddy meet me up there where he's staying there too. We got a couple kayaks, and I'm just gonna go swim, and I might do some running up there too. But for the most part, I'm looking to put in like a 3-day swim block and just kind of like get used to open water and go distance. Um, and that's sort of like one of the things I do too. Is like I know my swimming's is a little behind, so I need to go force feed it a little bit, and I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to kind of, get a good feel for the water and do it a few days straight. And I did it yesterday, but like 3, 4, 5 days in a row, that kind of thing. And that's really how I get my juices flowing with each sport. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Relax out there, be patient, and just keep smiling and don't like worry about everything so much. I know it's tough sometimes, but you know it's just the putting too much pressure on ourselves about a race is just not the way to live. So I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I'm catching up in Training Peaks now, and I will be doing so over the next few days as well from the road. All right, let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you soon.